Okay, now we have is standardizing data. So standardization, comes into picture when feature of our input data set have large difference between their ranges, or simply when they are measured in different unit like pound, meters, miles, rupees, United States dollar, and then American pound, like that. I mean, different type of example: American dollar, Canadian dollar. So different type of currencies. Okay, so these different differences in the range of initial feature cause trouble for many machine learning models. So for example, for the model that are based on distance computation, is if one of the feature has broad range of value, the distance will be governed by that particular value, because it has high range of value other than which have lower range of value. So standardization is a process from statistics, where you take a data set, or a distribution, and transform it in such a way which is centered around the zero. Okay, and you can say mean, and has a standard deviation of 1. What exactly this means is, this basically will solve your standardization problem, and this is what you need to do when you have uh, I mean different range of data. So a lot of model, especially one that contain regularization, require the input data to be standardized in order to work properly. Okay, so for example, this one, you can see that the distribution carrying data from 950 to 1070, and the another distribution that is you know basically a transformed version of this particular. Now you can see the data is can be understandable in a more intuitive way for the model, also for us also, and that is what standardization is. So we are scaling our data towards zero centered, and then standard deviation of 1, so that our model can learn this thing easily. Now in this term, our model will face some issues understanding such big large amount of data, large scale of data, because we will have small scale of data also. And when it comes to learning, obviously model will be prioritizing these value, because it will give higher weight to these things. And then that is the reason we scale it to you know and center around means. Okay, and the method that we have to standardize the data is, you can use standard scalar, mean max scalar, or z score. So these are type of different method that you will see in machine learning tutorial, like how we normalize our, or you can say standardize our the data set that we have received with value in higher scales.